Victor once believed that failure was the most difficult stage of his journey. He had lost businesses, he had lost money, he had lost his reputation, he had lost his home. And when things finally started to work, when the clients came, when the revenue stabilized, when Tech Lead Connect survived its first critical year, Victor thought to himself, "This is it. I've made it through the hardest part." But he was wrong. Because failure teaches you how to stand up. Success tests whether you can stay standing without losing yourself. In the months following his breakthrough, Victor's life changed quickly. His phone rang constantly. Emails arrived faster than he could answer them. People who once avoided him now wanted to meet for coffee. His family relaxed for the first time in years. His father no longer questioned every decision. His mother finally spoke his name with pride. And inside Victor, something new appeared. For the first time in a long time, he felt safe. No more fear of losing everything. No more shame of being the failure. But quietly, almost invisibly, another emotion replaced fear. Victor began saying yes to everything. New clients? Yes. New industries? Yes. New services? Yes. He told himself, "I've been broke before. I've been ignored before. I can't afford to miss opportunities now." He worked 14 hours a day. He skipped meals. He stopped resting. Weekends disappeared. From the outside, Victor looked unstoppable. But internally, something shifted. He wasn't building anymore. He was running. Running from deadlines. Running from expectations. Running from the fear that if he slowed down, everything would collapse again. Small warning signs appeared. A delayed email. A missed detail. A client slightly less satisfied than before. Nothing dramatic, but enough to signal something important. One late night, Victor sat alone in his office. The lights were still on. The laptop still open. The numbers still growing. But he felt empty. His phone buzzed. A message from Mr. Joe. "How are you feeling?" Victor replied quickly. "Busy. Growing fast. Finally." A few minutes later, another message appeared. "Good. But tell me this. Are you growing, or are you just expanding?" Victor froze. He read the message again and again. The next morning, he went to see Mr. Joe. Mr. Joe didn't criticize him. He listened quietly. When Victor finished explaining everything, Mr. Joe stood up and pointed to an old photograph on the wall. It showed a collapsed factory. "This building didn't fall because it was weak," Mr. Joe said calmly. "It fell because it grew faster than its foundation could support." Then he turned to Victor. "Failure teaches you how to start. Success teaches you how to stay." Victor understood instantly. The rules that saved him from failure still applied and were even more important now. Focus, saying no, depth over speed, protecting quality, protecting himself. Mr. Joe spoke slowly. "Most people don't collapse when they fail. They collapse when they succeed, because they forget why they started." Victor made hard decisions. He cut services that weren't core. He turned down clients who didn't fit. He accepted slower growth, stronger growth. He built systems, hired carefully, created processes. He stopped doing everything himself. He stopped chasing everything. And something unexpected happened. Revenue grew more slowly, but more steadily. Clients stayed longer. The team became stronger. Victor became calmer. Years later, Victor stood on stage at a business conference. He said, "Failure taught me how to begin, but success taught me who I had to become." He paused and looked at the audience. If you think the hardest part is starting, you've only woken up halfway. Then he added, "The real test is this. Do you have the discipline to grow the right way once things start working?"
This is the end of the video. Thank you very much for listening. See you again in the next video. Please like and comment to subscribe to the channel, to support the channel, to produce better videos.